Today's preview is sponsored by Boohoo Man. Their Cyber Monday sales are absolutely crazy. Last chance to get up 99% off hundreds of lines. Check the link in the description and check it out for an absolute bargain. And over to Johnny with some of the lads from NFTV.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. It's not Westlife, it's the Newcastle Fans TV crew, and we're here to preview what is probably the most important game of the season as Newcastle take on Norwich City. Newcastle Fans TV. Yeah, so it is Newcastle versus Norwich on Tuesday evening, and I've got Brandon. Yes, Brandon is here. He is not in the Netherlands, he is here in Newcastle. I've also got Matt and I've also got Liam as well to talk all things Norwich City on Tuesday evening. Brandon, it was a disappointing result yesterday against Arsenal, but is this the perfect opportunity for Newcastle to get their first win of the season?
Definitely, we have to win this game. And I believe if we win finally our first game, we can have the winning mentality and keep things going. I really believe in that mentality, and yeah, we'll see. But first, let's win the game.
Were you optimistic with anything that you've seen with Eddie Howe in the dugout against Arsenal on Saturday?
Yeah, I thought first half we played alright. It was quite an okay first half. Like we went in 0-0. Second half, different gravy, but. First half, Shelby played good, Sharp played good, Dubravka finally got in, so there's some positives to take. But second half, I don't know, but we got to build from this. The man is only in 3 weeks, so let's give him some time.
Yes, we'll have to give him some time. If you remember Lee's initial reaction, he's already had enough of Eddie Howe. If you haven't seen that video, give it a watch. Matt, is it as simple to say that if Newcastle don't beat Norwich City, we can pretty much start looking at the Championship?
I mean, if we're not already looking at the Championship, yeah, because if you lose that game, your heads drop. You got Burnley in the next game, who are in a decent-ish run of form. Obviously, the game suspended against Spurs, so that'll be replayed. But they're two teams in and around us that we need to be taking 6 points off. And if we don't win the 3 at Norwich, then you've got to look at the Burnley game and say, well, how are we going to beat them? And then after that, it's an even tougher run of fixtures into the January transfer window, which obviously we already know serious investment needs to happen. But it's crucial. 3 points on Tuesday, got to be done. Otherwise, seriously looking at down rather than up.
Matt, is it a good time to play Norwich? Because Dean Smith has just taken over from Daniel Farke. He has picked up some points. He's got 4 points from his first 2 games. Southampton last week with a big win, and then Wolves on Saturday managed to get a point. Do you think that they might come into this game too confident, thinking that Newcastle haven't won a game yet, we'll be fine, we can possibly get something here at St James's Park on Tuesday?
I mean, I think every time's a good time to play Norwich. They're not the fantastic team. I say that's going to bite us in the arse, isn't it? It's a good time to play them because, like you say, they've picked up a good run of form at the moment, and it'll be nice to burst that bubble and send them back down to the bottom of the table where they belong. I really don't like Norwich, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, so we need a win. They need to avoid a loss. Obviously, a tough away game for them, long trip for them to come all the way up here on a Tuesday night. So if the Newcastle players' heads are in it, got to be taking 3 points off them, because the Norwich players will be worried that if they lose this game, then they've got a tough run of fixtures as well.
Liam, changes are going to be made because there's no Jamaal Lascelles, there's no Matt Ritchie. Who would you like to see to come in to replace them?
For me, obviously, I know I didn't really get along with Jamaal Lewis last season, but I think he needs to come in and try him at like wing back, and I think probably Fernandez is going to come in for Lascelles.
Why do you think Fernandez hasn't really been given an opportunity in the last 6 to 8 weeks in particular?
Your guess is as good as mine, mate. It could be like, unless he's on the bench. I think it might be one of them things where if he's on the bench, he's not going to get started. Do you know what I mean? Or he's not going to come off the bench, so it's pointless bringing him along.
Brandon, going forward, Newcastle can score goals. We've seen that so far this season. We've seen at the minute since Eddie Howe's come in, it's Joe Linton, Alan saint-maximin and Callum Wilson. Do you stick with them 3 on Tuesday night, or do you think there's a chance for maybe a Miggy Almiron to get an opportunity?
I will probably stick with the front 3 for now. As Joe Linton picks up form, he played well. Not last game, but against Brentford. Almiron is good for coming in. If we have a 1-0 lead against Norwich, I would bring Almiron in as he chases more down, like ASM or Joe Linton or whatever.
I'm gonna just interrupt. I've got to say I did think Miggy played well when he came on. Obviously, and for people that don't know, I'm not his biggest fan, but I did think he actually played really well when he came off the bench.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, he came off actually good against Arsenal, and But I actually think, I would keep the front three for now as it is.
Matt, John Joe Shelby has played the last 2 games of football for Newcastle United, and if it wasn't for an Aaron Ramsdale wonder save, he probably would have got a really, really good goal on Saturday. Why do you think he's flourishing in the last 2 games, and do you think he can continue that form going forward?
I mean, I hope he does, because if you go back on our videos, I think it was just the game before Howe came in. I said I'd like to see John Joe Shelby never wear the Newcastle shirt ever again, but he's proved us wrong. The last couple of games, he's put in a good shift in both games. He's still lacking a bit of effort sometimes for me defensively. You can't fault his passing and things like that, but it's the defensive work rate that really gets me sometimes.
Second half was a little bit old John Joe Shelby though.
Yeah.
Like first half he was outstanding, but like second half.
Yeah, back into his old ways. Go on.
It's for me, it's similar to the Joe Linton thing. It's confidence and belief, and like John Joe Shelby is an attacking player essentially, and if he can pass the ball like 80 yards or whatever, he's going to do that. But like how he was played under Steve Bruce, we couldn't string 2 passes together.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's had this new bounce since Eddie Howe's come in. Maybe he's trying to impress a new manager. Maybe the system suits him better playing alongside Joe Willock. But I mean, I'm glad that it is suiting him, and hopefully he can unpick that Norwich defence, because it is a weak defence. I think they've got the worst goal difference in the league. Maybe we do, I'm not sure at this point in time. But yeah, so a couple wonder balls to pick out Wilson in the back. I think Grant Hanley's their captain, so we know from previous experience he's not got the quickest legs in the league. So if we've got pace on the counter from their attacks with Saint-Maximin, maybe Almiron, Joe Linton and Wilson, John Joe should be the man picking those people out.
Liam, it's going to be Eddie Howe's first game in the dugout as Newcastle manager at St James's Park. Obviously, he missed the last game against Brentford in that 3-3 draw. Do you think he's going to really enjoy the atmosphere on Tuesday night?
Yeah, I think the atmosphere is going to be bouncing no matter what, but I think we need to try and make it as hostile as possible for Burnley? Norwich. Just testing you, sir. Because I think once we start singing and getting on the other opposition's team, but like it's a formidable atmosphere. Do you know what I mean? And I think it picks the players up as well, so they try that extra hard. And I think you've seen it at the Brentford game. Like obviously, I know the defence and midfield weren't particularly good, but like the front three were unbelievable. And I think that could be a catalyst for a game against Norwich on Tuesday.
Brandon, what's your prediction Tuesday night? Can Newcastle get the first win of the season?
Yes, we can, but it will be a difficult 2-0. I said difficult as I think first half there will not be scored. Second half we score one early in the first half, and at the end, like 92 minutes, we scored a 2-0, and it's going to be shaky legs all over the second half. So
there'll be shaky legs on a Sunday night in Newcastle if Brandon's
make
out.
fun of me, Lee. You want to make fun of me? Really? I can embarrass you right here now, but I won't. But
Matt, are you as confident as Brandon?
I shouldn't be, but I am. I'm going for a solid 4-1.
4-1?
Well, we showed we can score goals against Brentford under this new regime. We can play good attacking football. Arsenal were a good pressing side the other night. We were played off the park by them, and Norwich aren't a good team. There's a reason that they're in their relegation zone with us. So if we can play the way we played against Brentford, I don't think Norwich have got as much attacking prowess as Brentford did. So I think we'll comfortably score a few goals. It's whether we can shut them out at the other end is my concern, because we still haven't kept a clean sheet. We're 13 games in now, which is ridiculous. So yeah, 4-1. We'll go Murphy, Almiron, Shelby and Wilson.
You don't look as confident, Liam,
say
but
that one more time.
Murphy, Almiron, Shelby and Wilson.
clip that up if it is 4-1 Newcastle, because you can put my lottery numbers on.
That came
Got
in.
my magic 8 ball.
It's Boyle Sports there.
Just put a bet on for now.
Yeah.
If you take it, you're fucking loaded.
Go on Boyle Sports and see what you can get for 4-1 Jacob Murphy, first goal scorer. Liam, what, are you as confident as the others?
Nah, not really. Like for me, I couldn't care who scores, even if it's an own goal. I think it doesn't matter. But I think we'll just nick it, because I think we just need that one win and then we'll bounce. But then obviously we've got like the top 6 after that. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be a hard run. So these next 2 games are vital important.
What's the score going to be?
7-8. No man. I would go 2-1 Newcastle.
I'm going to go 3-2 Newcastle. I think this is where Eddie Howe gets his first win as Newcastle manager. Callum Wilson to get the winner late on. Like and subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV, and we'll see you all on Tuesday night.
Thank you very much, Johnny. And remember, boohoo man, We're thanking them for sponsoring our video today and remind you guys to check out their Cyber Monday offers. Go and grab a bargain. Link is in the description.